Hello, 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 everyone. Wasn't that good, Laura? That
That
was
was so
I like
cool.
I liked it. It's kind of a excuse me, it's kind of a nice thing to do a little intro. And welcome everybody. Welcome to Monday. It is July 7th. That just went really quick. 7 days.
Sure
7 days.
did.
And we're here live. Both of us are live. What are we on live about? We're on Mystical Monday Musings.
Good
All
morning,
right,
everyone,
I'm
and good
excited about
afternoon.
that. My name is Elias Patras. I'm an intuitive motivator, and I am happy to be here every Monday with my lovely co-host.
Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Wooster. I'm on the East Coast and Elias on the West Coast. And it's always lovely to connect with you all every Monday, morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. And
Morning, afternoon. Yes, it's fun. It is a fun Monday. We're gonna make Mondays even more fun than usual because we all need it. Look at me, just trying to put on that big go go. I don't know about you guys, but it was an interesting weekend for me. A lot of emotions coming up, a lot of ups and downs, and everything happening in our world. So that's where I'm at. But it's always important to focus on the positive, which is what we're going to do with our readings today. Let's say good morning and good afternoon to Rose. Hello. RD, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jean, are you watching from work, Jean? ICP Chemist, good afternoon, morning and afternoon. Joy, good morning, good morning. Marianne, hello, thank you for being here. Mandy, good to see you, thank you. Chris from Iowa, hello. And Isabel, hello. Whoop, whoop. Yes, 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 yes. So, as we always do, every Monday, we give you a message for the week. We might give you a little bit of education with intuition, hopefully a couple giggles here and there. And what we'd like you to do is two things. They're both important. The first one is like, subscribe, and follow on our YouTube channels. We really would appreciate that. And then also, if you have a question, put it in the comments and let us know. Try and be more specific than general, which would be great. And if it is kind of general, we might reword it a little bit for you. So, Janiki, always good to see you from Norway, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank
I'm
you
a
for.
little Norwegian. Do you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Have some DNA. Yeah.
Oh, Norwegian. All right. So I don't know what to say in Norwegian. How would you say good? What is it? Good evening. Good evening. It's probably evening in Norway.
5 p.m. there, probably dinner time.
Yeah.
6 p.m. maybe. Yeah.
6 p.m. Yeah. Michael, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Michael.
Yeah.
It's always.
Always good. All right. What do you got today, Laura? I'm going to shuffle as you are.
All right, so I'm pulling from my little pocket deck here, the Angels and Ancestors pocket deck. I love this little deck.
Nice.
Yes, and it's one that I like to pull from a lot. So the card I just pulled for this is Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. There you go. Beautiful card.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the infinity on her. It looks like eyeglasses, but it's the infinity sign. So, honor your inner knowing. It's in spite of what the outside world may be reflecting to you as far as what you believe to be for the highest and best of all. This may be a reminder to you to focus on what you know to be true, what you know to be true for you and for your highest and best as well as others, and hold on to that vision of that and trusting that even when things may seem like they're falling apart or dismantling, that we have the ability, when things get dismantled or they're in the process of dismantling, we have the ability to regroup and reform what's to come. So be a part of that and trust your inner knowing about what's the highest, not only for you, but for the rest of the world as well. So there you go.
True. So true.
Medicine Mother.
Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful. I am using today the Sacred Forest Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. And, we haven't used this in a while, and that's why I want to show the inside. Enter a secret dimension to discover the truth of your soul.
Yes.
Well, and I love this. In Chicago, we didn't have many hummingbirds, but out here, we have a lot of hummingbirds, and we have a hummingbird feeder in the back and a hummingbird feeder in the front. So, um, this is really sweet to get, and it is about joy. So, um, there's always hope and joy. There's
Mhm.
always the possibility to focus on one small piece of joy. I'm not saying you have to put on that mask and, oh, everything's great, everything's wonderful. But
Right.
finding the joy, finding the joy. Real quick, I redid my office space, everybody. So I
Good.
did it. It's a little bit more organized, and I move things around and stuff. So every time I come in here now, it gives me a little piece of joy because it just felt like this energy was getting stuck. And I can't have my work energy get stuck. And this was really nice. It was really, really cool. So joy, everybody. Joy. Hey, Rob. Thank you. We'll get to you in a second. Let's just say hello to Amy, Mary Ann. Joy has a question. Okay. Links are coming in 2 seconds. No worries,
Thank
Mandy.
you, Mandy.
I've been working on forgiveness. However, there's one person in my life that I struggle even to think about forgiving. Can I
Mm.
have some direction on how to begin, even to want to forgive her? Hmm.
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna have to sit with for a moment. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, forgiveness is an interesting thing, and it's something that, that I think as human beings, we're always revisiting if you're paying attention to that, that focus. Um, and it's oh, I forgiving, so it's just releasing the power that people have over you and your happiness and your joy. And I think it's not forgiving what they necessarily did to you, or whatever this was that it was a reason for you to feel that you need to forgive them for. It doesn't give them a pass on what happened, whatever it may be. And it's not condoning what they're doing, especially if it was involved harming somebody else. But it's releasing the power it has over you. That's why I like to look at forgiveness now, is more of that, recognizing you have, your own power over yourself and your own perceptions and your own trajectory in life. So I think that's my sense about it. And I'm going to pull you a card as well here. I already pulled a card. Um, Sage, be devoted and committed. So that's, to be devoted and committed to your own path, and not letting others who may have um, done something that you feel like you need to forgive them for, not no longer having that power over you. Okay. So what do you
Mm.
have, Elias?
This is a challenging card, Joy, but just stay with me with this, okay? Patience.
That's a good
And
one.
patience with self. No one's saying you have to forgive her today. No one's saying that. The patience, like Laura was saying, just to really have patience with yourself. You have to, just like anything that we're angry about, or we have grief, or we have any of these other emotions, they have to go through that flow. But letting go of the power, like Laura said, that it has over you, and to be patient to get to the other side. So that, or Joy, if you just want to stand in your room with one leg up like this, you could do that too. That might help. So,
It's also reminded too. I mean, it's interesting, the imagery. Healing is two steps forward, one step back. Oftentimes, because you have to readjust, reevaluate, and it may feel like you're going backwards, but then you're moving forward. So, yeah. So I think that one foot up in the air actually is a really good
oh,
representation.
look. Oh, good.
Yeah.
We said, good morning, Amy. Marianne says, hey, Elias, about giggles. You told me the best way to get out of my funk was to shake some maracas and put jello on a plate and hold it in my mouth and shake it. Sure. I didn't have to do it, just visualizing got out of my funk. Awesome. Amy, hello. Thank you. Hope all is well. Rob says, Rob here, question for my mom. If you have any guidance for us, she'll be need to move this fall, which will be here very soon. Hoping for a speedy solution where she'll feel comfortable, happy, safe, and secure despite submitting applications with various housing assistance. Any messages to lift her spirits? Okay. And thank you, Faye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, while Laura is shuffling, good morning, Anne. Hello, Suzanne. Lisa, hello. Lily, good to see you. Jenny, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Delora, and there's a dance for that. That is Delora. I think it needs to go on YouTube. Ginger, good to see you. Healing is a dance. Yes, Joy likes that. Also being willing to work with forgiveness. Yes. Thank you both. You're welcome. Good morning, Vicky. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's go back now that we said hello to everybody. Okay.
Yeah, and forgiveness is not a one and done type of thing. Like it is a dance, isn't it?
It is a dance.
Yeah.
And Laura actually did a dance for that and she filmed it.
That's awesome. All right. Okay, broken arrow. This is just because it says broken arrow does not mean it's a bad thing. Embrace the energy of peace. So this can, like you were mentioning, RD, where you're hoping for a solution where she'll feel comfortable, happy, safe, and secure. That alone is where the focus should be, is focusing on what that will feel like. Excuse me, some voice here. To be in a space where where she's comfortable, happy, and safe. To focus on that. To focus on what is that going to feel like. You've already done everything you need to do. You've done the homework. You've done the applications. Maybe you're continuing to look for places to submit an application. But in the process of action, there's another more subtle action, in that sitting with the energy of what's that going to feel like when she gets into that space where she feels comfortable, happy, safe, and secure. So that's where this focus is right here, is reminding you to do that and not to focus on, we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet. And enjoying that, feeling that joy of having the solution. But even before the solution hasn't come to you yet, focusing on what that will feel like, which is just as an important part of manifesting.
And along that pathway, look at this card.
Oh, pretty.
Yes, really, really pretty. Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. Okay, so IT just kicks in right about now. So I'm not saying, okay, you guys smile, keep on going, but what are the things, like Laura was saying, focus, your focus on for your mom? What is it going to be for her? How is she going to focus on? What is she looking forward to? What is her room going to look like? What is she want to take with her? All these things that she can look forward to. Change is always challenging. All of us have been there. We've all moved. We've all had transformations. We've all had stuff happen, but it's getting over that hump. So to have her look forward to the next chapter is what I'm seeing with this card. So hope that helps. Hope that helps.
Good advice.
Let's see. Elias, could you draw a card for my highest good? Uncertain if that's the right way to word it. It's the best way to word it. Every which way is the best way to word it. So no problem. Guess what? Laura and I will both give you a card. How's that? And then we will both give a card. And I saw that you said how to say good morning in Norwegian, and I'm not even going to try it.
I missed that.
Let's see where it is. It's right here.
Oh.
Gadvelt? Gadvelt? I don't know. I'm trying to put an accent on
beautiful, whatever it is.
Okay. Let's see. Hi, Debbie. All right. Let's pull a card for you. Card for Nikki to give her a message of what's coming next, or a message of inspiration. How's that? A message of inspiration. Okay. And
All right. We have the Hermit card, retreat and recharge. So it's a reminder to honor the sense of having to step back and take a breather, and to just be, not to be in a productive space and always having to do something, but allow yourself moments to just be. Okay. So that's just a reminder of that. Retreat and recharge.
And on that same note, Janiki, stillness.
Ah, beautiful.
Look at this. And here's the interesting piece. In today's world, we're always like go, 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 right? But when we take a moment to stop and be still, we can see the beauty, just like this woman is looking at the beauty of the swan in the reflection. So there's beauty in stillness, just to stop and just be. So there you go. Oh, good morning. Is that like
Oh, okay.
Morgan? Oh, good Morgan. Because
Good
what is good morning is in German, right? Yeah. So good morning. Okay,
So is
excellent.
Norwegian like a Germanic language? I'm curious about that. I'll have to look this up. See, I get languages fascinate me. I can only speak one language, but languages.
You didn't take any languages in high school?
I took Spanish, so I know a little bit, but not enough that I can converse. I can pick up, like, if I hear someone speaking Spanish, I can pick up one
Yeah.
every third word or something, and kind of get the gist of things. But I
That's
can't
why
like
you have to
speak.
watch the novelas, Laura, and they're like, escándalo, mentiroso, hola, soccer, go. Right.
Okay.
Yippee, found this on the way to the doctor. All right, please.
Anita,
Prayers for you, Nita. Prayers for you. Very nice card. What deck is that? Which one, mine or
let's just show
Laura?
both.
What is it?
There you go.
There you go. Okay. Um, thank you both so much. This is great. Can't wait to share it with her. You're welcome, Rob. Um, that
And,
card
and
helped me so much. You can't imagine. Awesome. Awesome. If you have any cards left, I'm on my way to the. Okay. Great. 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 Can I get a card for what's holding me back in terms of work?
okay, a card already fell out for this. High Priest, intend and create. So it's holding a vision for the direction you want to go in with your work. And even if things are taking longer than you'd like, it's not on your timeline, unfortunately, but to continue to hold that vision for what, maybe not, my sense here is letting go of the specifics about, I mean, it's good to intend and hold that vision for exactly what you want, but also allow some space for other things to come into this as well, because the shorter path to getting to what you want sometimes is not exactly what you think it's supposed to look like. So let go of that just a wee bit, of how that's going to come to you, the perfect the perfect work for you, the perfect job situation. Hold loosely to that vision of what the perfect solution would be. Okay.
And then you got sanctuary on Misty. It's a sanctuary. So think about this. Think about, I'd like you to look up the animal spirit guides of bear, rabbit, and fox. Now, bear is all about introspection. Fox is curiosity. It's also a little bit of playfulness. And rabbit, most people say that rabbit is about fear, but it's also about productivity as well, because they're busy like rabbits. So think about what holds your sanctuary, your work sanctuary, your work ethic. What holds that? So take a look at that as well. Hope that helps. Amy says, may I have a card, please? All right. So you can. Do you have a specific question, or would you just like that inspiration. Let's say it that way.
Okay. All right, Amy, let's just pull a card. A card already popped out as we were waiting for the next question to come up. Shapeshifter. Look at that. Transform and unveil your gifts. So sometimes when this card comes up, it's a reminder to look at, okay, what is this might indicate that you're trying to uncover what your next path is or what your focus should be. You may be looking for a new occupation, a new vocation, something, but it's to look at, okay, take stock of what is it that you do well in. Also, what do you naturally feel drawn to? What is it that really sparks your interest and your curiosity, as well as the practical things, especially with work and vocation? Like, is it something that's going to pay the bills? But to kind of look at the inspiration part of it first before you look at the practicality of it. Okay. What do you have?
A little bit of gratitude. A little bit of gratitude. So there's always something, even when we're feeling low, if we have just a small piece of gratitude, it really shifts our attitude. That's why they say gratitude for gratitude. So really important, really, really important. Phenomenal messages today. Loving the energy in this moment. Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
You can say thank you in Norwegian. Tak. Okay, great. Lily says, may I have a card to tell me if I get to see Elias in Atlanta? I pulled my own card and it was a Visa card. That was good, Lily. That was good.
Everybody should be so lucky to go see Elias in Atlanta. That would be amazing.
That's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it.
Really cool.
In August, it's going to be Atlanta. Hotlanta, everybody. Let's see.
Great. Oh, look at this. I just pulled a card for Lily. I know she was kind of joking, but I pulled great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So I think you will show up there and learn from a great teacher.
You're not that far from Hotlanta. Just bring your portable air conditioner. That's all. Oh, and look at this. Flow. Just follow the flow. I was about to sing Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that Gondo?
Yeah. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Okay, sorry.
Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
Yes. And thank you. Good, Lily. And Nita says these cards were very helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody else?
Lily said, Elias party in Hotlanta.
Yeah, I hope you all will be bringing lots of mist and air conditioning and cool packs and everything else. Follow the flow with Gandalf to the teacher. That's cute. Well, how about this? How about Laura? What do you got coming up?
Friday night in New England, I have a mediumship demonstration Friday evening in Methuen, Massachusetts. So come on down to Circles of Wisdom. Plenty of tickets still left. So go over to my website, laurawooster.com, and it's right there. So that's Friday night at 7. What do you have, Elias?
I have something that I'm trying to pull up on the thingamajigger. And it is not cooperating because I thought I had it as one thing and it's not a one thing, but I will share what it is. I am doing a 6-week program called, what is it called? It is called Break the Pattern. And Break the Pattern is an hour and a half for 6 weeks. It starts actually July 21st. And each week we're going to talk about, first we're going to identify, because what I'm finding a lot lately on lives and on social media talks that we're doing, people are always in a pattern. They're in a pattern of perfectionists. They're in a pattern of people pleasing, of controlling, of being that perfectionist and the what's the other one? Control freak, perfectionist, and fixer. we all fall into somewhere, um, in that we've all been it somehow, even if it's a short time. So I will show you now that I've stalled enough to go ahead and do what I think I did. I hope I did. Yeah, here it is. Okay, uploading. It's uploading. It's working. It's doing its magic. It's going to be here. Is this it? There we go. Break the pattern. 6-week workshop to reclaim your energy, voice, and inner power. So there's a special code, guys. The website person is fixing it, but through July 14th, your guys are going to get $200 off the cost. It's celebrating my 12 years of coaching. So the normal cost is $433. If you put in S as in Sam, D as in dog, C as in cat, 200, you're going to get $200 off. And that is quite a saving. So for $233, 6 classes, I mean, it comes out to be like $38.83 a class. So for 90 minutes. So come join us. It's going to be great. We're really going to talk about how we blend intuition with all these pieces, because remember, Laura and I are all about awareness and also getting you guys to trust your intuition and finding those patterns that stop you from doing that. It's really important to see where you've been, how you've been, what you're doing, and how do we change that so we can trust and see the signs and hear the signals. And I really think if we break that pattern, we'll be able to do all that. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
A great class with a great teacher.
You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You bring me so much joy with your energy today and always. I love Laura's laughter. Me too. Me too. Will there be a replay for those at work evenings? Yes, there is a replay for all of it. So every week you will be getting the replay, the recording. So, and it's good to have. Good to have. So
opportunity for you all. That's awesome.
And guys, really stay tuned, because when we end this stream, there's a cute little clip that I did. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but just stay tuned. So we have an intro in the beginning with our video clip, and then we have an outro. So I hope you guys will join us every Monday. We're here, and trust that you are getting messages. Just trust it. Wouldn't you say, Laura? People are not like leading into it as much.
Yeah, I think, and I'm finding a lot lately too, with clients of mine who coming to me for intuitive readings, and I can see it in their energies, and they're really truly intuitive. I can see it, and they're just not trusting it because there's so many different things that might contribute to their lack of trust in their intuition, but to just at least take note of the things that you sense, or the signs that you see, or the hunches that you receive, the impressions that you receive. Keep a little notebook of those things and date them, and just sit with those, just the raw information that's coming through from your intuition, and don't discount it. Your interpretation might be off of it, but it doesn't mean that what you're receiving is incorrect. So I always say it's really good to have a little notebook somewhere where, if you're not sure to act on something or not yet, to at least have that to refer back to.
So important, really, really important. And here's something we might give you, at the end of our talks, we might give you little tidbits. Laura, just give you a tidbit. I'm going to give you a tidbit of this. What helped me was to change the energy of my workspace. So maybe for you, maybe you need to smudge your house, smudge your room, smudge yourself. Just think about that. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be here next Monday.
And Lily, get your screenshot ready. We're going to hold up the boxes of our card decks again. Lily asked, can you both hold up your card decks again?
Oh, sure.
We can screenshot. Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. I hope you got it, Lily.
All right, guys, here comes the outro. It's exciting.
It's going to be fun.